Hello guys, MikuChibi here and welcome to episode 7 of my new journey, a new adventure with my new account that is created to see how far I can progress with it. So last time we ended up completing floor 100, yes sir, and now we just gonna do all the events. I thought that chapter 2 is not necessarily needed to unlock everything. I believe that floor 100 is the only thing you need to unlock, especially only floor 75 for mod piece farming. And yeah, so I decided to do all the events, the permanent event, which is the Alicization. This one, back in day 2018, a lot of people play this, but nowadays nobody touch it. So mostly you have to do it solo, which can be really annoying. Not that many likes to play solo a lot, and some of the content are really hard, but that's why you should only do this event whenever you want. You don't not necessarily need to complete, but I only do it because there are some account gems you can obtain that I want to collect after those Yuki summoning I did on episode 6. So yeah, so I want to recover my account gems. So I decided to do all the Alicization event that was available. And yeah, you can see mostly of these I'm doing solo. I mean, they're pretty much easy. Some round takes what, 2 minutes on the difficulty, highest difficulty. Then we do have dailies, 3-day dailies event that or dungeon, which is even harder. Which you don't really need to do them. Hopefully you find some party or some player that will help you to do that. Otherwise they aren't necessary. Only do this Alicization for the account gems. So if you're looking for more account gems to get, Alicization is the perfect one. You get a lot actually. I believe you get around 1k per event, something like that. So 1k per Alicization event. We have what, 6 of them to get, right? 600. No, actually no. You don't. You get around 500, something like that. 500 from each. So what, you get 3,000 total. So that is actually not bad. That is one multi at least. Yeah, so not bad. And yeah, so this is just the first event, pretty easy with the chicken. And next one should be the triple bosses, one witch, one wolf, and another chicken. But yeah, nothing really difficulty. So what I end up bought on the first event is the pie. You do need the pie and the passive, the 3-star passive, to unlock one of the best weapon or one of the best skill fodder for your sword is preparing. Even though I don't have my mod sword yet, but I use preparing. And I mean, you don't need to buy everything in the shop. You can maybe buy some collection if you want to. You only need to buy 1 copy, but if you want to buy everything in the shop, go ahead. I mean, nothing gonna stop you. But as a new player and you want to spend, if you're trying to fast progress, then you don't really need. I mean, they're permanent, so they will stay there forever. So don't worry if they're gonna disappear. So you see me transforming both of the skill. So I will be able to get these books. With these books, you can exchange for the skills, 4-star ones. 1 Fire Kirito and 1 Juju, which is the Asur Swordsman Juju, which everyone's really need to have on your mod sword, because it's one of the best mod fodder for sword. Even though you combine with other mod fodders, it's still one of the best. Asur Swordsman Juju and Night of Resolution Alice is one of the best mod fodder for sword. So keep that in mind. That's why many people, or that's why sword is the easiest one to build. Because you have access to a free mod fodder, and also if you reroll, you have easy to get, not really easy, but you get, if you do get a mod sword, then you're good to go. You can clear most of the content. Basically you can clear most of the content, even also in chapter 2, I believe. I did on my free-to-play account. And you know, if you remember, I made a free-to-play account that I still do play on it. So I'm almost done with the story. So yeah. So this is the second event, second Alicization. You can go as, I mean, the story was alright, decent one. I do have recorded ones, but yeah, I don't really need to do the story again, so I can skip everything through. So I'm gonna skip all these stories in this game because I'm not really interested. I were read them before, so not really need to repeat that. The second one doesn't have any special. I would say the only event that is important is the first one. The first one you interact with. That one is the most important one. The rest isn't really necessary. Maybe resource. If you're trying to need more record frames, that is good. More transformation skills, that is also good. Yeah, maybe combat medals if you're aiming for that to get stones for exchange, for the monthly exchange, that can also be good. And yeah, this one you can see I'm trying to fight the 3 bosses here. Yeah, this is the daily one, the 3 daily times. So I was testing to see if I can beat it. If I can beat it, then I can do the daily, but you can see they're pretty tanky and I barely survive. So I decided to leave it and never touch it. So any high daily dungeon, just don't do them if you're not strong. Just leave. Or if you find a strong player that does it daily, that's really good. But I will say you should do it once you are strong. And once you're strong, that means you get at least some decent skill to update your build. Then maybe Chaos Armor, 135, level 135. That's good. And Lux series weapon, that's good. I would say you only get strong if you have really decent build for sword and passive, and then your weapons, that's all. But for now, for this episode, I'm gonna just do all I will do all Alicization event, hopefully. And I do have preparing since I have been gone, I'm preparing 2 more episodes. So after episode 7, I have episode 8 and 9. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, then I'm gonna work on episode 10 as well. So I do have plans to release more episodes, so don't worry about that. Let's see. The Witch. It doesn't do that much damage, right? So you can be fine. That's why we also use the burst to dodge some of the abilities. So that's why I like to use burst here and keep using sword. And yeah, the fight takes really long, so it's kind of grindy. I think the whole progress took me around a week at least to complete everything. Just focus on the Alicization event. I did not focus on events, continue with the floor and stuff. But if you're a fast progressor, you should skip the events. It's not really necessarily needed. Events, you can do them later on. You can see I buy most of the stuff. This is just extra. You don't need to buy this. I used to buy them because I had a lot of currency. You can buy avatar if you want some clothing. But yeah, I used to buy the skills because those are the only thing I see that's worth. And mostly other resource I farm from daily dungeon. So yeah. We do we buy something more? Let's see. I'm pretty sure I used to buy the skills and just level them up, right? Maybe coal. Coal is really important. Looks like I did not buy. Yeah, I did not buy the coal. Wow. All right. Why not? You should buy the coal, man. Coal is really important here. You new player, you should buy the coal. And yeah, so we can also buy these if you want to. Are you not buying the coal? Miku, come on, buy the coal. The coal is really important. Okay, I used to keep buying the skills, alright. I wonder what past me did. Alright, yeah. Next event is this one. This is with, is it with the troll, the blue troll, right? This one had an interesting story. I'm pretty sure a lot of people did not read it, because then they asked why the boss doesn't have any HP bar. That is because it wasn't part of the story where the monster had no HP bar and you can still defeat him. Let's see, I believe it doesn't have HP bar, right? Okay, read on the first one. Yeah. So yeah, the story releases that all mobs are level 10 until you are doing the dungeon. So yeah, only do this. I will actually do all the story. You don't need to do the dungeon, just do all the stories really fast. You can skip it. You get around 200 per story, 200 per event. And there are 6 events currently permanent, or is it 7? I believe it is 6. 6 permanent event, you get 1200. That's nice. Then you get another 200 if you do the dungeon all together. 200 per, so 2400. Some extra. Then they do have the bingo mission that gives you another Arcana gem. So yeah, around 3000. So that is actually not bad, good. And yeah, oh, trolls. So here I believe I'm doing the highest level, right? The highest level, not the daily one, but the highest level I could farm for the Arcana gems. So that is how I did it. Using the same build, of course, using the birds, using all the mobs to get more switch gain. And I believe this is the best one to farm a lot. By that I mean you can farm all the blue fruit, the potion, if you want to stack that. Before, mostly what I did before on my main account, I usually do this on the daily dungeon, the daily 3-day dailies. I did not finish the dungeon, but I just keep attacking it, kill all the mobs, then I go out and repeat, because it had the highest drop rate for blue fruit, and if you keep doing it, you will get a lot of blue fruit. I believe you get around 3000 in 1 hour, something like that. That is if you have boost though. So yeah, since I'm not gonna plan to buy boost here, I just try to progress as much as I can. So yeah, you don't need to follow this, of course. You don't need to do the event, but I decided to do event because I want to be done with it so I can move on. Next episode, I won't do so much progressing. I believe on episode 8, use a spoiler alert. Episode 8, I do my polls, that's all. Yeah, since I took a break, I tried to record most of the things that was important. Of course, I don't want to spoil everything, so stay tuned for episode 8. Episode 9 is basically the same, but I do have plans. I'm gonna talk more. Episode 9, I'll talk more about my decision, my plans. Then I'm currently working on episode 10 as well. So I do have prepared, don't worry, just like I did for the all other episode from episode 1 to 6. I actually prepared all those in 1 month. So yeah, that's why you got 6. Then I took this break, vacation. So yeah. This is the blacksmith, right? Elizabeth and Ali's story, where Alice get a new weapon because her weapon broke, something like that, right? So yeah, not the best story, not gonna lie, but it gives free Arcana gems, so a trade-off. And this is also easy. This is another troll, so you can easily defeat it really fast. No need to think about it. Let's see. It does load very slow. Yeah, sometimes it does load when you do the stories, so you have to wait a while to see what's happening and stuff. Um, from here, what do we buy from here? I believe I used... Oh, this one is most annoying, where you have to do all those. That takes a while to do. So this is where the dungeon is with the frost, so I can use my spear finally. Spear, not the best build, but that is the thing, the skills you have to use, that what you got. If you did not get a lot of 4-star, then you have to use the things you have gotten. 3-star is still fine to use, but mostly you do want to use synergy, that's all. But yeah, this one is pretty easy. I clear it pretty fast as well. Let's see. Yep, we have pretty much finished everything, right? Now we move to the next one. This is the fifth event, right? The fifth event. What is this? This is with Klein and Elizabeth. That's means we're gonna fight the red troll. The red troll is also really annoying, but is also weak to frost. So spear is superior, gonna be superior. But I do prefer not to use spear in other hard content. I don't know. Spear is... I would say spear is really easy if you get early 4-star spear, because spear has AoE, like I mentioned before. Spear has AoE, you can farm easily and then defeat. If you do get an early mod spear, I will recommend using it. Then when you progress for playing more time, giving more time, the game more time, and maybe save your Arcana gems for something decent banner, then you might move on to other build. It's hard to tell when is the right to pull. Right now, so far, I use farming Arcana gems, saving them, because there weren't that many good banners after Yuki. After Yuki's birthday banner, nothing really good. And also I got really shafted during her birthday banner. So I was decided that maybe it's time to just save, and maybe save for Grand Order. No, okay, not Grand Order, but maybe Golden Grab Bag, so I can get more 4-star and see what can build around that. Because getting more 4-star, I can be more flexible. But at the same time, you have a chance to get all skills. All skill is like not the best. They're still useful. All skills is really useful for story content, but if you are doing hard content that require grinding, then all skill does fall off really hard. So you do wish to get newer skills. You do wish to get mod skills, awakening skills, some burst skills, I would say, maybe connect skill, active skill, but yeah. But hopefully, when there's a really good banner coming out, I will try to pull on that instead. See if I can upgrade anything. Otherwise, if I see nothing banner that's really good, I might just continue to save for Golden Grab Bag to get 2 guaranteed 4-star, just paying for 5k Arcana gems. That is not bad. And I do have a lot of Arcana gems I can be able to farm. So yeah, I have a lot. I have the permanent events, I have board quests, I have sub quests, achievement. Maybe one day, if I want to, I can join a guild and then do GG, but I'm not really interested in GG at the moment. So that is a no-no for now. If you're planning, if you're playing, join a guild that is really active. If you do that, you are guaranteed to get at least 500 Arcana gems, at least for top 100. I believe top 100 gets 500, right? Then top 50 gets around 750, something like that. So yeah, join either top 50 if you can. If you are spending a lot of the game and try to progress and get more knowledge of the game and stuff, you might have a chance to get the top guild. Top guild is not the hardest to join, but it does require some stuff. That's why it's really hard to find a really active guild. Most active guilds are also competitive, so if you're looking for casual guilds, I'm pretty sure you can just make one or join a random that is pretty much dead. Luckily with this account I have Sovereign that I mean I have 3 guilds, 4 guilds, okay 5 guilds. I have 5 guilds, two guilds in different server and 3 guilds in the English server. So I joined one of the main, give them buff, and then I have the drop rate. So yeah, I'm gonna talk more about the buffs on episode 8, so prepare for that. But yeah, so this is the last event, the 6th event with the Silver Golem. Of course, I did not buy nothing that much. One day when I need to buy something, I will go back to the event and buy some stuff. But yeah, I think this is the end of this video. It has real long talking. Hopefully you guys enjoy listening to me talk and do some commentary while doing the gameplay. But yeah, so this is the final Arcana gems I got from the event, and we're pretty much done. We don't need to go back. I believe this is the only events permanent for now. For now, yeah. Maybe there is more events in the future, who knows? But yeah, I just buy the stuff that I really need. The Awakening Stars is really important for future Awakening skills that I get. Then maybe Transformation, Weapon, something like that. But mostly I'm gonna focus on the Chaos Armor and stuff. So you can stay tuned for that. But yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoy my commentary and my progress so far. And I'll see you guys on episode 8, which I'm working on right now. Well, that's me. Thank you again, and take care now, and bye bye.